How men process a breakup versus how women process a breakup. Take a listen.
Generally speaking, it may seem like men get over breakups a lot faster than women do. You might even see him jump into a new relationship or start dating almost immediately after the breakup. Even statistics show this. Statistics show that over 64% of men tend to remarry anywhere from 1 to 3 years after the divorce. That's a lot faster than most women. To understand this, you have to understand that men typically go through 3 psychological stages after every breakup. And those 3 psychological stages are relief, discomfort, and sadness. Relief being the first stage. A man feels relieved from the breakup, so he's going to go out there and enjoy his time, spend time with friends, maybe even date around, get in another relationship, hook up, whatever the case may be. During the stage of relief, that is when a woman may be crying her eyes out and bawling for the breakup and for the relationship, and a man seems happy, he's single, he's moving on. And then comes the second stage, discomfort. That is when a man starts to reflect, he starts to think, life goes back to normal. Those experiences and the feelings of temporal satisfaction that he was experiencing in the stage of relief start fading away. He suddenly feels sad and he finally starts to calm down, and at this moment is when he starts to reflect on things, so he starts to miss you. He'll think about all the things you guys did together, the times you spent together, holding your hand, talking to you, watching movies with you, etc. This is usually when the woman is finally starting to move on from the man, but the man finds himself in a pickle because he's not able to move on. This is when a man starts to feel discomfort and he'll realize how important you were to him, and he may even regret some of his decisions. And then comes the third psychological stage, which is sadness. This is when the man starts to feel even lonelier because the sadness is engulfing him. He misses you. He realizes that he wants you back in his life, and this is the moment which a man will reach out to you. At this point, some men will go as far as drinking to forget about the woman, or they'll do everything in their power to get the woman back. But by this time, the woman has finally moved on. She has finally started over, and the man is barely catching up. In the context of processing a breakup, when women are heartbroken, men might be having fun, but when women move on, men may feel lost. And that is the biggest difference from how men and women process breakups on average.
Typically, after a breakup, when the woman is grieving the end of the relationship or the marriage, that is typically when the man is having fun and moving on with his life. But when a woman is done grieving and she now gets over the breakup and picks up her life again, that is when the so-called fun the man was having begins to fade and reality now kicks in. That's when the sadness and the grief kicks in, and he begins to miss the woman he used to have in his life. But at this time, she's over him and she's bawling. This is when he starts desiring to get her back into his life. So the fact that a person moves on almost right away doesn't mean they are happy with their new relationship or their new life. Sometimes all you need to do is give time some time. Know this and know peace.